Hi, I'm Somi Das and I'm here to share with you my journey of learning mandala art and how it helped me to cope with my anxieties. So what are mandalas? In spiritual traditions, mandalas are used to create sacred geometrical spaces or structures. Kolam, Alpana, Rangoli, which we are also familiar with since childhood, depending on which part of the country we come from, are different variations of mandala. They are all very vibrant, colorful, and pleasing to the eye. In Tibetan Buddhism, Buddhist monks create humongous, geometrically perfect mandalas for hours together for their deities, all to dismantle in the end to signify transience. The use of mandala art as a therapeutic tool has gained popularity very recently. However, Swiss psychologist Carl Jung had identified the therapeutic benefits of practicing mandala back in 1980. He extensively used mandalas to diagnose and treat his patients. Now back to my story. I accidentally discovered this art form while scrolling through Instagram aimlessly. And thank God I did. Looking back, this was the single most important thing happened during the lockdown. It not only helped me survive that time, but also gave me much needed perspective on my own life. I would like you to benefit from my story, and at the same time I would like to share some simple tips on how to get started with mandala making. The first step is to draw concentric circles with your compass and then fill it up with what we call petals and leaves. We usually fill the petals with very simple designs. My suggestion is that you practice the patterns a little bit beforehand. This makes the activity even more relaxing and pleasurable, as you are not constantly thinking about what pattern to draw next. So these are some of my creations I made during the 2.5 months when I was locked in a small town. I could not, there was practically nothing else to do. So I was making these intricate designs. I was getting better each day. Consistent practice calmed me down, anchored me in the present, helped me create an objective space to observe my own thoughts, even so-called negative thoughts, without getting triggered by them. Also, the sense of joy and accomplishment one experiences when you are creating something with your own hand is priceless. In the article, I talk about a host of other similar mindfulness art forms that you can take up on a daily basis, like Zentangle, pottery, Indian art, traditional art forms like Warli and Madhubani, which have similar effect. The good news is that you don't have to be an artist or very good at drawing to pick up these activities and practice them as stress busters in your daily life. Finally, it is very important to make one distinction. Art can be used for its therapeutic benefits in personal space or within art communities. You can take art or online art workshops, but it's very different from receiving art therapy. Art therapy can only be done by a trained mental health professional. So here I sign off. This is Somi Das, reporting for the Health Collective.